So what's happening, guys? Back with another supplement review. Just finished the cardio session. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to jump right into this. This is Keto Labs BLAZED Fat Burner. We're going to get into the ingredient profile, then we're going to get into the effects, because I'm sure some of you guys are curious about this ingredient profile. I was. And that's why I wanted to run it for you guys. So we're going to jump right into this. Right on the top here, we got Mucuna. It's 98% L-Dopa at 300 milligrams. This is good. This is a good whopping dose. So this works on the hypothalamic, I believe that's how you pronounce it, hypothalamic gland in the head, where it controls your hormone levels. So it's the hormone axis for the body, and it regulates the testosterone, LH, FSH, and also dopamine. So this is going to be a nice dopamine hitter here. Then we have Caffeine Anhydrous at 175 milligrams, decent dose. L-Tyrosine at 75 milligrams. This is an adrenaline, noradrenaline, and dopamine enhancer at higher dosed levels, but it's also a precursor to the thyroid hormone. And at a low dose that's in here, I think that's what they're using it for, to kind of amp up that thyroid hormone for some fat burning. Then we have 2-amino at 50 milligrams. This is DMHA. This is also a adrenaline, noradrenaline, and dopamine enhancer. It's an exotic stim for those that don't know, and it works on the mood, it works on fat burning, it works on concentration and focus, and energy. Then we have Eria Jarensis at 50 milligrams. This is just like DMHA, an adrenaline, noradrenaline, and dopamine enhancer, but it's kind of like low end on the exotic stim totem pole there. So it gives the same type of effects, but just not as extreme as DMHA. Then we have Noopept at 10 milligrams. Awesome ingredient. This is a great ingredient for concentration and focus. And this also gives a sense of well-being, because this spikes your dopamine levels as well. Then we have Alpha Yo at 1 milligrams. This is an adrenaline kicker and also a fat burner, so it helps mobilize fat. So, Keto Labs BLAZED Fat Burner. How did it do? What can you expect? So when you take the pill, I took this 4 times, and took it on training days, took it on exercise days. So when you take the pill, things seem to kick in, energy and stuff. You start noticing about 35 minutes in, and it peaks. Energy and focus come in and peak, when the other stims come in. I'd say 55 minutes. That's when everything's elevated the most. And this energy here is kind of like a daily driver, upper level, but not extreme stimulant energy. Very smooth. So there's no anxious type feeling to this, but it is well enough. It's a good level of energy to do cardio on. It's a good level of energy to actually weight train on. It's just not anxious. So if you weight train with it, and let's say you throw a pump product like I did today, bloody hell, on top of it, then you're just going to be doing it's kind of a sets and reps type workout. You're not like running around and knock out set after set and rep after rep. It's just a smooth training session, what it is, which is nice, because if they're using this as a fat burner, if you take this on a day or in the morning where you're not training, you don't want to be all kind of like amped, really, really super amped, physically, anxious type feeling, if you're not training at all. So very smooth, very well delivered there. The star of the show, if you like this, is the cognitive focus and concentration. So when this comes in, this is about 2 or 3 steps down, notches down from tunnel vision focus and nootropic bubble. And it's really easy to get into that nootropic bubble. And this is a very clean, well-quality sourced ingredient profile, because that small amount of DMHA, that Eria, that Noopept really hit. And the addition of the Noopept on this gives you more of a nootropic exotic stim concentration. So for those that like that high level concentration in your head type focus concentration, not necessarily visual focus, but really in your head, that nootropic hit, then you're going to love this thing. I mean, it lasts. So this is a one pill twice a day, but I advise to check your tolerance and how this thing hits with just one pill, because this thing surprised me with 75 milligrams of that, 50 milligrams of that, 50 milligrams and 10 milligrams of that. I was surprised on how hard it hit and how long it stayed. And if you do the 2-pill dose, do not take them 6 hours apart at least, because if you do it any sooner, it's going to step on top of what's still left on the first pill. And if you're out trying to, go on with your day and assimilate into society, it's going to really spike up that cognitive function for a little bit until that other one starts to creep out as far as the first dose there. So the focus here on this thing and the concentration in it dialed will last for a peak level of about 2 hours before it starts dialing down. The energy is about an hour and a half that you get of that smooth energy before the caffeine fades away. And then you're pretty much left with that cognitive nootropic stimmed feeling to where you're just awake and your mind is awake and you are in your head for, and it doesn't really dial down harshly. It is a slow dialer down. So I'm just warning everybody that if you like that, then you're going to love this thing. But if you don't like this hanging along super concentration and in your head feeling for 4 to 6 hours, then this is something you definitely want to stay away from. If you like that, definitely something you have to try. So you're going to get the negatives on this is it has DMHA in it. So depending on how you react to DMHA and if you become adapted to it to where it doesn't hit that hard, I want to let you guys know now. I took it 4 days and not once did I feel adapted or feel the effects diminish. So it's up to you guys on how often you want to take this and how much you want to take, 1 or 2 pills, because like I said, there was no adaptive effect to this. The ingredients are really quality on this thing. Positives are that it suppresses your appetite. So if you are trying to lose weight, this is going to crush your appetite. You won't feel hungry at all. I didn't get some of the harsh effects of the DMHA as far as the shutdown, the bodily function shutdown. I think what it is just the way they stack this thing with just the nootropic, and then that hit of Noopept. That's what gives us, or gives me, or will give you that harsh, in your head concentration and focus there. That lingers on for a long time. So I'm trying to think of anything else that I can kind of give you guys on this here. I did pick this up. No, actually I didn't. Keto Lab sent this to me, so I wanted to thank them for sending this to me. But SubKings does sell this. If you want to save a few bucks, I do have the discount code. I'll put it down below in the description, and I'll also put it in the comments for you guys, because if you can save a few bucks, then I'm going to help you guys out and let you save a few bucks. And that's, like I said, that's if this is something you're looking for. So if you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below. This is Dave. I'm heading out. If you can, before you leave, give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Have a good one.